This is OneWrestling.com, 24/7 wrestling news.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Big Ray's Wrestling Show. I am the Mark of the Masses, the man with the plan, Big Ray, here to stay to talk some TNA today. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk TNA 11/8/2012. Now, before I get into my recap and review of this show, I want to offer my condolences to all the lives lost during Hurricane Sandy. Everybody knows, if you guys follow me, that I am from New York City, and I had a lot of my family were affected by this horrible hurricane. I have a brother in Staten Island, my mother and my mother-in-law, and pretty much my whole family. They're from the Lower East Side of New York City, and it was really tough. So I want to take time to dedicate this show to the victims of Hurricane Sandy. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being patient with me. I wasn't able to obviously shoot last week due to the hurricane, but I'm back, and really something really cool. Don't forget, I'm gonna be playing it this week a whole lot, but I was able to obtain this WWE 13 for the PS3. It is an awesome game. I'm going to be reviewing it from OneWrestling.com. I hope you guys check it out. But anyway, again, this is Impact 11/8/2012. Ladies and gentlemen, Turning Point is this Sunday. This Sunday is Turning Point. A lot of things are going down, ladies and gentlemen, with the Aces and Eights. Last week, and I don't know if you guys look at my old videos, you'll see that I've been giving you hints as to who some of the members of the Aces and Eights are. I said to you a little while back that one of the members has a big red past, and it was revealed that Luke Gallows, formerly Fake Kane, big red past, is one of the members of Aces and Eights. He was unmasked by TNA's lawyer, Abyss. I'm sorry, Joseph Park. But anyway, we'll move on. So we have the Aces and Eights, and the Aces and Eights are at the table, and they're talking to DOC, Doc. I don't know why they just don't call him Luke Gallows, but he's Doc, DOC, Director of Chaos. Okay, well, anyway, so they're basically saying that he's going to have to earn his stripes again, because if you remember, the president said, the leader said that he does not want anyone losing their mask. Well, unfortunately for him, DOC, Doc, Luke Gallows, he was unmasked last week, so he is going to have to earn his stripes this week on Impact. We move on, and we see a great match to start off the night. It was a main event match. AJ Styles versus Bobby Roode. Really, really good match. As always, AJ Styles puts on a great show. Bobby Roode is fantastic. We have the end of the match where Cowboy James Storm had joined, before the match, he had joined the announce team. That was Todd and JB. And long story short, he comes down to the ring, and I guess he was trying to help AJ Styles out. AJ Styles didn't want to have anything to do with him. AJ Styles was in command of the match. He was on the ring apron. He was about to springboard onto Bobby Roode, and Bobby Roode actually knocks him off the top rope and ends up rolling him up for the pin. 1, 2, 3. So Bobby Roode actually goes over AJ Styles. Now, this coming pay-per-view, I'm going to also be doing I guess a prediction show, what I think may happen, so on and so forth. Probably this Saturday, if possible. But it's going to be very interesting, because in the three-way, whoever wins is going to be the number one contender. But whoever loses, I guess whoever gets pinned or submitted, that person is going to be out of the title picture for a whole year, until next year's Bound for Glory, which is extremely, extremely interesting. Extremely interesting twist. But let's see what happens. Basically, we move on, and we're going to see backstage Austin Aries. And Austin Aries is backstage with Hulk Hogan, brother. And basically, Hulk Hogan tells Austin Aries, listen, if you don't return the title that you stole, because Austin Aries stole the title, well, not the title that I'm not very fond of, the Jeff Hardy Championship belt, but he stole that gorgeous TNA Championship belt, and I would too. I mean, not that I would steal. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. But anyway, Hulk Hogan says that if he doesn't return the title belt tonight, he's going to lose his title shot. So now we have Sting and Kurt Angle, our hero, our Olympic hero, versus DOC, Luke Gallows, formerly Kane of the WWE, or Fake Kane of the WWE, and Devon. Now, this was a hard-hitting match. throughout the entire match. Now, towards the end of the match, Sting actually had DOC, Luke Gallows, in the Scorpion Deathlock, and he was about to tap out. But Devon comes in the ring with a baseball bat and attacks Sting. Well, Bully Ray hits the ring, and Bully Ray actually chases Devon outside of the arena. Well, while this is happening, DOC actually puts Sting through a table in one of the more graphic attacks that I've seen in a long time. I have a follower on Twitter, and ladies and gentlemen, I tell you this all the time. If you follow me on Twitter, and if you send me a good tweet, I will plug your Twitter, and I will plug your handle, and I will post it right here. Well, right there. But I have a Twitter follower. His name is Pro Wrestling Nerd. He also has an awesome blog, and I'm going to put all the information here, right here, so you guys can follow him. He's awesome, and he tweeted me this. Pro Wrestling Nerd, I agree with you 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to follow my buddy Pro Wrestling Nerd, or PW Nerd, at PW Nerd on Twitter. I gotta tell you, it was one of the worst beatings I've ever seen a wrestler get in this era. Luke Gallows, like I said, put him through a table and then proceeded to take the ball-peen hammer and smash both of his hands, smash his chest, smash his ribs. Sting is going to be out for a long, long time, ladies and gentlemen. What's going to happen now? Now Sting's gone. Is someone else going to come in Sting's place? How long is Sting going to be gone? What is Hulk Hogan going to do? Hulk Hogan was later on the cell phone, actually, trying to get some information regarding Sting. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Sting may be out for a long, long time. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? This show is opinion-based. I would like to know what you guys think. Leave a comment below or hit me up on Twitter at Big Ray's Show on Twitter. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on, and we have Gut Check, or as JB now says, Gut Check. And I'm going to really take a little time here. Christian York. Christian York actually showed up about 16 years ago on TNA, or when it was back NWA TNA. And, long story short, Christian York came back. He was a tag team competitor. He came back, and he put on what I thought was basically the best performance out of any Gut Check competitor to this date. The guy's a 16-year veteran. He came in, he has a great look, not to sound weird, but he has a really, really good body. He has like that good look, with the dreads and the tan, and he really moves well in the ring. You can see he's powerful, but also extremely athletic. He kind of has like an RVD type of style, but yeah, he put on a fantastic match last week against Zema Iron. I was able to catch it on the internet on replay, and Zema Iron went over on him, but Taz, Pritchard, and Al Snow were to vote. And for the first time in the history of Gut Check, which is not a long history, but it is a history, it was a clean sweep. Taz says that he has the it factor, and I agree 1,000%. Pritchard said, you've been around for 16 years. Why haven't you done anything? Why haven't you succeeded? Why haven't you been put in the spotlight? Pritchard said he believes it's because he hasn't been given the chance. So it was 2 yeses. Al Snow didn't even have to vote. I was very happy. And I really want to know what you guys think about Christian York. I see him as a superstar in TNA wrestling. I think he has it. Just like Taz says, he has it. So I would like to know what you guys think regarding Christian York. I'm very happy. I was very excited to see him actually get a contract, and I'm looking forward to seeing him. Hopefully he gets into the X Division and makes an impact there. You never know. Maybe he joins someone and wins a tag team title. I don't know if he's going to be a world champion, but I tell you what, that kid, he's got it. And I shouldn't call him a kid. He's probably my age. But anyway, we move on. We see Austin Aries, and he's walking around in the back. And it was very weird, very awkward. And I want to know what you guys think actually is going on here. But we see Bully Ray having a conversation with Brooke Hogan. And Bully Ray saying, no, I promised your dad. I promised Hogan that, blah, blah, blah. And Austin Aries is on his cell phone. He kind of looks over, and then they just walk away from each other. Like, real awkward. Really, 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 really awkward. Really funny. I don't know what the hell's going on. But Interesting to find out. I would like to know what you guys think. We move on, and we see Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan is, again, I had mentioned earlier, he was on the cell phone trying to find out about Sting. He wants updates every 5 minutes. When he's confronted by Joey Ryan, and Joey Ryan basically putting himself over, saying he's going to win the X Division title, and Hulk Hogan puts him in his place. Matt Morgan is sitting on Hulk Hogan's desk with his feet up on his desk. Hulk Hogan knocks him out, knocks off his feet, and Matt Morgan was told by Hulk Hogan that he is banned from the X Division title match at Turning Point. And Matt Morgan gets to Hulk Hogan's face and says, "You don't know who you're dealing with, Hogan." Now, really funny, and I don't know where this is going. Matt Morgan walks out. Hulk Hogan says, "Yes, I do, brother." Interesting. I don't know where this is going. I don't know where this storyline is going. I would like to know what you guys think. Please leave a comment below. We move on, and we see a tag team match, which was a six-man tag team between Magnus, Kaz, Daniels versus Chavo, Hernandez, and Samoa Joe. Really cool match. This ended up being the main event of the evening. Again, we have all the guys basically beating the living hell out of each other during the match. I think Chavo Guerrero actually put a good show on today. He did very, very well in the match. Hernandez, previously I heard on the internet that Hernandez took a really, really bad bump at a house show, but he didn't show any signs of being hurt in this match. But then again, he really wasn't in the ring as much as usual. But nonetheless, towards the end of the match, everybody actually gets knocked out of the ring. Chavo's outside the ring. Hernandez outside the ring. The only person left in the ring is Samoa Joe, and he's left alone with Kaz Daniels, who hit him with it's a high-low, or low-high, as you would call it. It's a sweep combination clothesline, and then Magnus goes to the top rope and hits a diving elbow drop, pinning him for the 1, 2, 3. Now, I am going to make a prediction about the television title match between Magnus and Samoa Joe in my next video, which is going to be a preview of Turning Point. Please, guys, check it out. I would like to know what you guys think, who you guys think are going to win, why they're going to win. I have my opinion. This show is opinion-based only, like I always say. I want to know what you guys think. But we're going to move on. And there was no main event match, but there was Austin Aries. And Austin Aries comes into the ring, and he's cutting, again, a fantastic promo. Austin Aries, probably the best in the world. And like I always say, CM Punk, I really believe that. But anyway, Austin Aries gets in the ring, and Austin Aries says that he's going to take Jeff Hardy's belt, melt it down into a belt buckle, and wear it down by his crotch. Okay. Well, needless to say, Jeff Hardy didn't take too kindly to that. And Austin Aries says, "Look, I was told that I had to give you the title. I want you, Jeff Hardy, to come down and get it." And Jeff Hardy does. And they go at each other. And Austin Aries starts beating down Jeff Hardy and tries to put him in the brain buster, but it is reversed into a twist of fate. And you think it's over. Jeff Hardy takes the ladder, puts both belts on the hooks, raises both belts, stands there triumphant. You think the night is over. Austin Aries pulls the ladder out from under Jeff Hardy, proceeds to beat the living hell out of Jeff Hardy, climbs the ladder himself, and Austin Aries celebrates atop the ladder. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be extremely, extremely interesting. I don't know what is going to happen regarding the Aces and Eights situation. Again, I leave it to you guys to tell me what you guys are going to think. Please don't forget to follow my friend PW Nerd at PW Nerd on Twitter. Tweet me, ladies and gentlemen, about the TNA show during the show. I always say this. I would do this for a living, but if I can, I would do it anyway. Why? Because I love talking wrestling. It's that simple. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Big Ray's Wrestling Show. Stay tuned for my preview of Turning Point 2012. See you next week, guys. Or hopefully see you later this week. And don't forget, I'll be reviewing WWE 13 for the PlayStation 3. Peace.